Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got a random brush lying on my lap. I'm Ailey if you're new. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Normally I vlog when I'm doing something interesting, which isn't really very often, but I normally vlog when I go on holiday or if I'm going away for a weekend or something like that, if I can actually remember to. I am trying my best to get a little bit better at it, but generally when I go away anywhere kind of further afield than maybe just going to Glasgow for the weekend or something like that, I will take camera equipment with me. It's been a couple of years since I've been on holiday, but I do plan on going on holiday again, so I needed to get something, or it was more so for kind of me and my boyfriend, because the gentleman that he is usually ends up carrying the stuff, and really a backpack has to be comfortable for him to wear as well as both of us, because we do kind of share it. But generally I will take a lot of my camera equipment with me. I have the camera that I'm filming on just now, which is the Canon EOS 750D, and it's quite a big camera, it's quite bulky. I will put in a photo of it if you don't know what it looks like, but it is a big sort of bulky camera. It has the body and then it has the lens attached to it, so you can sort of break it down and put it in a case, but for the most part it is quite a bulky camera. It's a flippin' expensive camera, or it was at least when I bought it, or when I got it bought for me, but you want it to be safe. So if you haven't seen my other videos on the backpack that I used last time I went on holiday and my kind of general bag for my camera, I will link it up here for you so you can go and check it out. That is an actual Canon backpack, and I'll explain later why we've decided to get this new one and why we're not carrying on with the Canon one. I'll explain that later, and I'll probably take it through to show you. So the other equipment that I have, which I don't have with me at the moment, is the Canon G7X Mark II. I obviously need that to be safe. I normally pinch a shot of my dad's GoPro, which is the Hero 5 if I'm not mistaken, the little sort of square one. And then I take all bits and pieces, so like chargers and SD cards, cables, things like that. So I need kind of a lot of room, but I need everything to be sort of safe. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to show you the backpack. So it is Redland London, and it comes in this sort of little protective baggie. I'm going to try not to get makeup all over this because I have just done my makeup. So this is what it looks like. It is sort of, it's like a canvas material. It's a really nice sort of, it's almost like jeans. It's kind of weird. So it is grey. I love grey, unless you haven't noticed. I wear a lot of grey. I paint my walls grey. I love the colour grey. So this bag is right up my alley. But anyway, we have first and foremost a pouch on the front. So I'm not the biggest fan of this pocket because it kind of, the zip is concealed, which is good, but it's not the easiest to get into, so I don't know what we'll put in that pocket, but you know. So anyway, the next part of the backpack, we're just going to kind of work our way back, is this sort of front, oh god, here we go, this sort of front section here. It is a relatively thin section, but I'll put that aside for just a wee second. But it's got 1, 2, 3 pockets on one side, a pocket at the front, and then little sort of compartments for pens and things like that. What I'll probably do is I will probably film a close-up of inside the bag so that you can see what I'm talking about, but it is kind of ample space, and if you look right down the bottom you will see there is a wee USB cable, which is what we're going to talk about in just a wee second. So you have this USB cable here, and if we go along to the side, we have side pocket here and another side pocket here. Just little side pockets, pretty good for putting your phone and stuff like that in. And this one here has got a little bit for your keys, so it's just like a little clip. It clips on the inside here, and your keys can attach to it, so you can stick your keys in there. But if you look in here, there's a USB plug. So onto this little bag here. This is a little toiletries bag that just came with it, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously my toiletries are not going to fit in here, but it actually housed this. This is a charging bank, so one of these sort of, you charge it up and then you can charge whatever you need to on the go. It's obviously designed to go with the bag. It's kind of, I don't know, it's really slim, really nice actually. But I haven't actually looked in how to use this yet, but I'm going to need to look into it. I'll put all the stuff in the description box below, but I'll need to look into it to see how much like charge this is supposed to put out for you. And then they give you, which I think is pretty cool, a lightning cable, because we're always losing these. So you've got a lightning cable for your iPhone. Obviously this would actually charge my e-cigarette. Where's my thingy? So would that go? Yeah, that would actually charge my e-cigarette, and it charges other things like other phones. It will charge some smartwatches and things like that. I actually have a charger for this, so it won't charge this one. But you get that, and obviously that in itself will work. But the idea of it is this will go inside the backpack, snug in its little pocket. It will plug into that, and then let's just test it. So I'm going to plug in the charger to the bag, and I'm going to plug the phone charger into this little USB that's in here. Go! That is pretty cool, so I'm really happy with that. I know it works now, and I think that that's a brilliant idea. It's all sort of, you don't have to go in and pull out all of, I mean, we did this before. The last time we went away, we had power banks that I actually pinched off my dad, my lovely dad, who just lends me everything. And it was a bit of a pest, you know, going in and out, having to get the charger, take it in and out of the bag to, you know, this you can shove your phone in this side pocket, have it charging, and then take it out when it's ready. So yeah, I really like that feature. Ample space in that main pocket for whatever you need. And then if we pull round to the back here, you'll see that this is the sort of strap. It's really actually quite, I don't know, solid or comfy feeling, if you know what I mean. So big strap over the back here, but here's where it gets kind of interesting and kind of difficult to show you. So I'm going to wrap these round. In the back of the backpack itself, you have this section that opens up here. Now I'm going to be taking a laptop away with me whenever I go anywhere, because I actually have a laptop to take now. And this little section back here is going to be a godsend, because it's just a really flat open back, and it explains why everything else from the front is so thin. But it has a little space for a laptop, so that is your little laptop space there, if you can see it. This material in here is like, you know how you get those plush teddy bears that are really, really soft? That's what it feels like. So if you've got like a Macbook or that, you know, those are really flipping expensive and you don't want to scratch it up or that, this is going to protect it. And obviously if you're flying, if you're going through the airport, and they always say they need to have your laptops and tablets and all that out of the bag, all you have to do is take your bag off, unzip this, and there's your laptop right there. You don't have to rummage through your bag or anything like that. Your laptop is in the back there, and then once you're done and you're through customs, then, or not customs, what's it called, security, then you can just pop it back in. And you've got like padding here as well for your back, which is pretty cool. I don't know what this is. This is like a seatbelt strap here. I'll pop that in the description box below, or I'll put it on the screen. And then you've got another little compartment down here. Now, I suppose you could use it for cables and stuff like that, but there's plenty of room up here for cables and stuff, so I wouldn't like want it sticking out into my back. This is a pretty nice sort of lumbar cushion, I suppose you can call it. That's going to be right on your lumbar spine, so that is going to sit really nicely there. So I don't know, you could probably stick like your money in there, passports, anything that's really important that you don't want at the front of the bag, just in case. That's a really good pocket. I think I would put money in there, passports, any sort of documents that were really important, I would pop in there. But that is pretty much it. So I don't want this video to be a million years long. This is the new backpack. It seems like it's going to be quite a sturdy one. I really like it. It's kind of sleek. It feels like it's going to be really nice and waterproof. And all of the zips as well are waterproof. You can see this sort of kind of rubbery texture across the zips. That means that they're waterproof. Obviously the back of it's not going to be waterproof where all those cushions are, but I think that I'm going to be able to put my camera equipment in here and be quite happy that it's safe. It's not set out like a camera bag like my old bag was, but it's it's set out nice enough that I think that the stuff is going to be safe. So I'm going to grab the Canon bag now and I'm going to show you why we decided to get this new bag. Okie dokie. Okay, so this is my Canon backpack. If you haven't seen the video on it, like I said, it will be linked in the top corner somewhere. It's got the compartment at the top, and whereabouts are you? And then it's got the compartment at the bottom. You can see that we've still got the rain cover and my other lens. And it is set up to be like a camera bag. So you are a camera backpack. But when we took this on holiday to Florida with us, we noticed that the seam was coming away at the top. Now, this was pushed in and out of lockers when we were going on rides at Universal, because some of the rides you can't take backpacks on, like the Hulk and stuff like that, and some of the lockers were really good and some of them weren't. So this sort of happened, and we paid quite a lot of money for this backpack, so we were kind of annoyed at that. But at the same time, we did sort of use and abuse this bag, and it did really serve us. It did serve us really well. I think that if I go anywhere, I will be taking this with me because it is good anyway. I'll maybe use this as my handbag, like my hand luggage for the plane and stuff like that, and just put my handbag in my actual luggage. But I think as far as like a park bag or a bag dedicated for my camera equipment, I do prefer the other one because I can put my laptop in that in it as well. This one is not quite big enough to put a laptop in, whereas the other one is. This one is all cushioned at the back as well, but it doesn't have quite as many pockets, and it doesn't have the charging capabilities as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get on with the other backpack and how it'll compare to this one. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll put how much it was on the screen, and yeah, any questions let me know. I will do my best to answer them, but I think that is it for this video. So I hope that that was not too jumbled and was actually informative for you. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Obviously, if you did, it would mean the world to me if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post videos 2 to 3 times a week, we'll say, but I do have some really cool, exciting things coming up in October, November time, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, click that little notification bell so that you're notified of my uploads, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!